Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and pool fans around the world to the Horseshoe Casino nearby Louisville, Kentucky, and the 19th annual Derby City Classic. I'm Derek Keith, and we have been witnessing some amazing pool on this 5x10 beautiful diamond table. It's called the Diamond Bigfoot 10-Ball Challenge. 16 of the greatest players on the planet, all for the $32,000 prize. How we feeling, Horseshoe Casino? We've been witnessing some great pool. We've got a feature matchup coming to you right now. First, sponsored by Bugsby Promotion and Tiger Product. He's former Derby City all-around champion and the winner of this very event, the Robocop, Dennis Orcollo. Our next player is sponsored by Q-Tech Q's 5-time U.S. Open champion and 2-time winner of this very event. Make some noise for the South Dakota kid, Shane Van Boening. Our referee for the match is Mr. Ken Schumann.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, everybody. Players, please go ahead and lag for the break. This is one race to 11. Rack and roll. Winner breaks. 40-second shot clock is in effect. One extension per rack per player. And at this time, it's my pleasure to turn it over to our commentary team up in the booth, Mark Wilson and Hall of Famer Danny DiLiberto. Take it away, guys.
This is World Class 10 Ball, brought to you by AccuStats. Welcome everybody, Mark Wilson, Danny DiLiberto here, high above the AccuStats arena. We're preparing to watch a little 10 ball on the 10-foot table. Danny, any opening match thoughts?
Well, I mentioned that they're great rivals. You know, Dennis has been trying real hard to beat Shane, and he hasn't been doing it. So he's trying to get revenge right here. He won the lag. But like I said earlier, the lag in 10 ball on a big table is not such a big deal.
Opening break. Orcullo won the lag. Race to 11. No jump cues. All ball fouls. 1, 2, and 3 on the corner. Squares up the break pretty nicely. Looks like the one's gonna come up short. Dry break.
I think the balls have brains, because Dennis was breaking for an hour before the match and making balls. Now the lights went on and he didn't make anything. And Shane has a good start here.
When you look at the match, as Shane pulls nice position on the 2, you'd have to give the break edge to Shane Van Boening and maybe the mental game side of it a little bit. He's a little more composed under the pressure. Then when we talk about defense and kicking, you'd have to kind of lean towards Dennis Orcollo. This figures to be a very close match on paper. Danny alluded to the fact that Shane has had the best of this matchup. Happens quite often because both of them are winners. They get deep into tournaments and end up pairing up at some point.
Well, the 6 is tied up with the 8, I believe.
That's the 7?
That's the 7, okay.
Yeah. You're right. 7 and 8 are tied up.
But with players like this, they'll figure a way to get on them or break them up.
7-8 would be a combination back to the side pocket. It doesn't look to be perfectly on.
Might be.
The day opened with Skyler Woodward emerging victorious over John Gabriel. Then in the last match, we had a barn burner, went 10-10. Lee Van Corteza won over Johan Shua. Shane looking at how he wants to transfer from the 6 to the 7. This will be interesting. Going to go 3 cushions around and come in on the short side so he can play the 7 in the corner. Wants to go around the 9 here. 1, 2, 3, a little too
Good
hard.
hit. He's going to fall on the ball.
Oh, he's going to,
Yeah,
up
he
in the
got-
corner, yeah.
Yeah, he
that,
got
that
it.
would be the reason for the power. Not ideal. He can take a look at the 7, 8 in the side. I don't know that that's what he wants to choose. Yeah, he's not going to monkey with the combination. He's going to stick with plan A.
Yeah, easier to run out shooting this. Playing the combination, you could lose the 7 ball.
Good point. Nice hit there. Perfect position.
So much for the problems in this rack.
Good shot. Back to the side pocket here. That's all he needs. Get his bridge hand down on the table. This shot, probably a 90% success rate for elite pros. And Van Boening goes through the rack nicely there. Really doesn't get himself in too much trouble. Runs him out, leads the match 1-0.
He's been the United States best player for a long time now. I can't believe how he keeps the intensity year in, year out.
Yeah, at some point, burnout has to play a role.
Right.
You would think. There's the new Team USA captain, Johan Rusink. Formerly the captain of Team Europe. He was 7-0 as captain there, retired for 2 years, and now comes back as Team USA's captain. That's pretty cool. Hoping he can change Team USA's fortunes. Van Boening breaking. Made a ball, made 2 balls, made 3 balls, shot on the 1. Yeah, that's a nice start. And
But
that's
you predicted he's the better breaker of the 2.
Of the 15 others, too. I don't think there's anyone here that has a better
Well,
break.
he's not playing all of them. He's playing Dennis right now. But you're right.
All right, all right.
But he might have to settle for a long shot on the 3. I don't see how he can get real good on the 3. I think he's got to cinch the 1 and just take the shot on the 3.
Went rail first.
Yeah, and missed.
Nice idea. That
But
would,
he was settling for the long shot, which would have been trouble because the 4 is near the side pocket, and he would have had to shoot that kind of soft. That a long shot shooting soft is a little tougher. However, we don't have to think of that. Dennis can get close to the 3 now. 4 is on the rail. He's going to have to play that up the corner, I believe.
Charles Alexander and David Ferguson. Mike Clement.
He was looking at it in the side, but I don't know. I don't think he has an angle to make it in the side.
Mike Clevenger and Jayson Shaw.
Well, he thinks he does.
It's funny here. I mean, from here it doesn't look it.
No,
does
he
it?
has to go in the corner. That can't go in the side. That would be suicide, wouldn't it?
Right. I think so.
Yeah, he wanted to preserve this angle, so all this is shot making here. The angle he has will lead to the 5.
Well, he'll have position for sure. Making the ball is another story. Overcut it, but it went. Very good shot.
Playing pretty good. Yeah.
Good stroke there.
Good long match, though.
He
This
got
will be
perfect here.
a pretty fair test. Keep ball on the side. Able to hold the cue ball. Routine 10 ball. This would tie up the match at 1 game apiece.
It's Friday night, first night of the tournament, and we're getting pretty good crowd here.
Yeah, if Orcollo Van Boening doesn't draw a crowd, there'd be something wrong. Balcony pretty full. Main arena 2/3 full.
Game 3, Dennis breaks 1-1.
Good break there.
Yeah, he made a few.
And parked the cue ball in the center. He didn't get a shot, though.
He don't have a shot, but he made 3 balls.
I think he might as well go rail first on this ball and kind of play the
Yeah.
safety.
Well, he's kicking the other way. He's not
He
trying
is.
to make it. Trying to knock it behind the 4, maybe.
I think he's going to try to lodge the cue ball up on the 4 in this fashion. Great
He did it
shot.
very well.
Yeah, that's world-class safety right there.
I think Shane has a 3-rail kick at this ball. He's looking at the 1-rail kick. You're going to need a little reverse here. Oh, he hit it.
Turned out great.
Yeah, and he snookered him with the 8. Right now, Dennis is saying, not again with this guy. Because, you know, that was a little fortunate for Shane. It went.
It's a good shot.
Yeah,
Solid impact. Pays to hit him. And it's going to
But
be.
he didn't play good position.
He's going to have a thin cut, though.
Well, he'll be shooting at it.
Yeah, and this the position for the 6 is not a problem.
Going to have to go up and down for that.
No, the 6 is over the pocket, so he's okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he bludgeoned it.
He's not okay. He bludgeoned it is right.
Yeah, I didn't even threaten the pocket. He missed that by a diamond. I do not mean to indicate that that was an easy shot. I'm just saying it
Well,
wasn't
folks,
even close.
if you just came in and you heard the commentator say he bludgeoned it, would you think he missed? I would say, yeah, Mark's been using terms I never heard. He used wishy-washy earlier. Now he bludgeoned that ball.
Sorry.
That's okay.
This is going to be interesting defense. I think Shane's trying to lodge it up on the 7 if he goes that way. Okay, so look at the shot clock. We're using a 40-second shot clock with an automatic extension, 1 per game. A long travel with the cue
I don't
ball.
like him going this way.
I don't either.
He doesn't either.
I think he does.
He got him.
I think he does like
That's
it.
a good touch.
That is.
Tricky safe. I like distance, just in case you don't snooker him. Look at this.
He's going to go 3 rails just because he might make it.
He
And,
might make it.
yeah.
And he'll get position if he makes it.
He can get safe with this too. He feels like it's got a pretty big target to hit. You want to come in a little long because you can get it
Well-
rail first.
The main thing is to hit it. It's new cloth, so it might tend to go long.
Use the shot extension, shot clock extension. Queuing downward on the ball a little bit. That will help to shorten it up. Means it has to go long, too long.
It went long. That's what happens when you're playing on new dry cloth. It's going to go long, so you got to allow for that, you know.
Oh, great safety by Shane. Earns him ball in hand here with an open layout.
Yeah, I thought it was a big gamble, but he didn't.
Perfect speed. Ball's real nice on the 8. Now he can just drag it over and play the, might draw back. No, he's going to drag it over and play it the side.
Paris, Caporale, table 15. Paris, Caporale, table 15. You're on the clock.
And the very makeable 10 ball here. Van Boening to reclaim a lead. 2 games to 1.
That was a good out. After the great safe.
Yeah, the save was really...
Safe was a gamble, but a winner.
It's hard to put the ball somewhere where Dennis Orcollo doesn't hit it. That's a testimonial of the toughness of the safety.
Well, he didn't hear me. I said it's going to go long because it's new and dry.
Well, he was queuing downward like he recognized that, just not quite enough. I lost its skid before it got to the rail. He needed to shorten it up just a little bit. You were right.
Of course, folks, he can't listen to me because that would be cheating.
Okay, Van Boening breaking. About 10 inches right of the center of the table. The cue ball up there good. The cue ball gets kissed. He had it stopped out in the middle. Is he going to get a shot? He is. Well, if he could get to the 2 ball here and pocket the 2 ball, the rest of the wreck seems to play pretty...
I think you just go forward. High ball. Go 2 rails forward to the 2. I don't think there's any other way to get to the 2.
Pretty
He knows
shot.
it too.
Pretty shot. Stayed real smooth on there. Didn't try to overdo it.
Yeah. Now he's got to come with a pretty good shot. Which he did. Got a great stroke. Yeah, he needs a little bit of reverse here. Go 1 rail. Nicely.
He's got control of this rack now. You might be wondering what's he looking at. He wants to transfer to the 7 ball as easily as possible. He does not want to collide the cue ball into the 9 from the 5.
Well, it looks like a straight draw
Yeah, he can play the 7 in the corner rather than the side. He doesn't have to do a lot.
because of where the 8 is.
Right.
You know, if the 8 were somewhere else, he'd have to do something else. But right now, he could play, just fall on the 7, and the 8 is, and he shot the way you said it, Mark.
Good shot, too. Just a hint of draw. He didn't overdraw it.
He's got to go forward a little. He'll have a perfect shot on the 8, go to the 9. I think he got pretty good. Even if he's straight in, he needs an angle on the 9 to get to the 10 anyway. Well,
A
he
little
wanted to
straight.
get closer.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a little angle. You know he's going to
Yeah.
draw this. No English, just draw the ball, miss the side pocket, and you'll be on the 10. But he hasn't decided yet. Yeah,
Pretty shot. Pretty shot.
that's what he did. Drew the ball, missed the side pocket.
Had to hit the right part of the corner pocket to make it go past the side pocket.
Right.
He did so.
But what I found out years ago is, besides he's a great player, he hits the cue ball real well. You got to have accuracy to hit the cue ball where you got to hit it. And he does that very well.
Widely regarded as the hardest working American player. Ken Schumann doing a little table maintenance, polishing up the cue ball. Ken Schumann got a pretty good work ethic himself.
Yeah, he's good. He's great. He belongs in the Hall of Fame.
3-1's our score. Van Boening breaking. Broken ran the last rack. Crushed him. He gonna get a shot on the 1. He is. Oh, that's a nice layout.
Yeah, I can't predict a trouble ball. You know, he falls on the 2 right. The 3 is near the pocket. But I don't like giving him the run out so easily because we have people out there that don't play so well, and they'll feel worse if this guy makes it look easy.
Looks like he might be following 3 cushions here. He is.
Good call, but he's still a mile away. But he doesn't have to do much. Cinch the 2 and take the cut on the 3.
Heart of the pocket
Great
there.
shot.
Yeah, confident power stroke. Is he going for the side pocket? I guess so.
That's what he got.
Good execution there.
He's going to be playing the 7 in the far corner. The 7 leads right to the 8. So get straight in on the 7.
How's his speed? Looks a little fast.
No, he doesn't have it. That's not a good shot. I think he's going to have to play safe now. I don't see any shot. He might be able to stiffen bank it, but you lose the cue ball maybe. I think you got to play safe.
He walked around the table to take a look at cutting into the side. He feels like this has a little defensive application here as well. Oh, look at this shot. Tried to back it up there.
Yeah, he tried to reverse it on the second rail, but
Yeah.
he snookered himself. But that was tricky. That was the only thing could stop him. He figures to hit this. Where they stop, nobody knows. He's going to hit it with some speed, I believe. Well, he's sold out.
Yeah, you hate to get in that spot like that. And like you said, he probably should have played safe. He won the air on the side of aggression.
Yeah.
He made a heck of a good hit on the object ball, but the position was awry.
Well, he got on the 50-yard line here. That's why he's hesitating. Tricky layout. Trickled it in. Good shot.
And takes advantage of that opportunity. Brings the score back 3-2. Orcollo trailing but breaking.
Lap 6, Dennis is breaking. Shane leads 3-2.
Okay, Dennis just left of center of the table. 1, 2, and 3 on the corners. The ball was hopping. One ball went in the pocket. Looks like Dennis has a shot. Kind of an interesting shot too, Danny. You like to play offense from here. It looks like he will, but 4 ball's got a little help going in. Looks like he has to play a combination on the 4, and it's off angle.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to play the 4.
Oh, looks
Four's
like
a big ball.
he's looking at billiarding the cue ball off the 2 onto the 4. That would be
I
interesting.
don't like that.
Gives you position on the 2, though. You can control the 2 pretty nicely.
Like snooker yourself. Good hit.
Yeah, very much so. Now can he slow roll this in there and hold the angle on the 3? He'll have to go off the 3 to get to the 5 next because he just pocketed the 4. It's hard to back cut these balls at that super soft speed, but it's an important shot to have in your arsenal here. Now he's going to draw. Looks like he's drawing into the 5.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he hits the 5. Which he did.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Great cue ball control.
Yeah, we went for a couple years' time. We broadcast Dennis Orcollo's match, and then everybody always said, oh, he's the best Filipino player. You and I never saw it. He never played his game.
He never played good when we did it. Yeah, you're right.
The last 3 or 4 years, though, he's dialed in, and we definitely see what they're talking about.
A while ago, he offered any American player to 7. I couldn't see why someone didn't take him up on that.
I don't think he'd offer Shane much weight.
Not the way it's been going. Good shot. No problem with position here. Stop the cue ball right there. Good shot.
Yeah, this is good stuff here. Both players north of 900 on the TPA right now.
Yeah, not many mistakes for sure.
Every year they get better on the 5x10. I mean, it's amazing. This is not a 5x10 with wide open pockets either. These are narrow pockets. 4.5 inch. One of the things that makes 4.5 inches not too bad, though, is with new balls, new cloth, one-piece slate, you got a very consistent format to perform under that aids you. Went 2 cushions. Look out, side
Watch
pocket.
out.
Oh, he's got a tough shot here, Danny.
Yeah. Ball's dripping in the side. But this is the game ball. That's the only thing about it that's good. He only has to make the ball and he wins the game. He doesn't have to play position. You were right, Mark. He got plenty. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, he was going to break and run out that would tie up the match. Instead, he doesn't convert the 10 ball. Shane now has a nice thin cut on the 10 ball. It's his bridge down the table.
No problem.
And Shane Van Boening steals a game here. He didn't expect to get.
Well, folks, when your opponent misses the game ball, you got to make it wherever it stops. That's sending a message and putting pressure on your opponent.
4-2 is our score now. Van Boening in front will be breaking. Even with that miss, so both players north of 900 on the TPA.
This is round number 7. Shane breaks. He leads 4-2.
Okay, here we go. Just to the right of center, maybe 10 inches. Four ball going regularly into the side pocket, which is the ball just below the head ball.
How many did he make?
Looks like quite a few. Three,
Made 3.
6. 3 or 4. 4.
Made 4. Wow.
Just for
Now he's playing 6-ball.
I have to bank this opening shot, though.
Well, the thing about a bank is when you can cinch the bank and not have to play positions automatically. If he makes this, that makes the bank easier.
Nice shot.
But he didn't get great position.
No, he's fine. He can
Got
cut
a
this
little
in.
thin cut, but he
Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. That's the good news. Just speed control. Hit a little fat. Rubbed it along the rail, but smoothed it in there.
good speed here.
Another 3-cushion position. That was good speed. Came across the position zone there. Held it inside the position zone triangle. Routine 10 ball. Break and run out. Shane Van Boening. That's his second of the match. And it compounds the difficulty provided by the air by Orcollo. 5-2 is our score.
939 he's shooting versus 857 for Orcollo, which is respectable. But playing Shane, you got to be more than respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Gate, train breaking, leading 5-2.
Chain make anything. Here comes a 2. Only made 1 ball.
But he doesn't have a shot on the 1.
I'm joking. Made 4 on the last break.
Well, he's definitely going to play safe here. Snooker him on the 4. Pretty easy shot. Unless he made the 1. No, he didn't.
So he might have had a shot on the 3 if he did make the 1. Hard to get separation now, even if you hit the 1 ball here.
It's a tough hit. You know, anytime you go diagonally, high or low, changes the angle, you come off the rail. Get it?
Yeah. A tough hit for Dennis. Shane comes to the table as if he never left it. Setting up for a 3-cushion route.
Don't run into the 6. He's going to go wide of the 6. He's looking at it, but now he changed his mind, probably because of the 6.
Oh, nice shot.
The 6 almost got him anyway.
Yeah, the 7, you mean.
I mean, the 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7. 7 is lime green.
No, Robin's ain't
Robin
blue.
blue, yeah. Robin blue. Robin blue egg. Yeah, I don't see any problems here.
Yeah, might have caught the pocket a little thin. The cue ball had a little more run on it than he anticipated.
Now I see a problem.
Yeah, well, I think he can still handle it, but he is a little dissatisfied that he didn't get better position.
Good shot.
Yeah, I'll say. Always distasteful to have to play away from your position, away from the object ball rather than close. Yeah, it was a good shot. Good mental toughness to come back from playing yourself out of position to make a tough shot. Yet another one in front of him now, because it's not so much the difficulty of pocketing the ball, but getting position.
Yeah, I think he got a little too thin on it. He'll probably handle it, but he got too thin on this ball. Therefore, made the shot tougher. One of the rare mistakes. He's got to bank this ball. I mean, he's got to try to bank it. And he didn't make it.
Yeah, Dennis is dissatisfied that he didn't leave it tougher.
Yeah, he's just got a mental block against Van Boening.
Not the easiest shot in the world here. Yeah, Van Boening overcut it.
He scratched. Well, Dennis, you're not going to get it easier than this. It's rare. Van Boening missed twice in one rack.
Nice route there
Yeah,
to the
good speed.
9 ball. Dennis is going to use the bridge.
Oh, he's going to make the ball, but he didn't have to, get the bridge on this shot. He could have got better.
And nevertheless, Orcollo now has
he's
his
out.
third win. Ball's behind 3-5. Pretty up-tempo match so far, Danny.
Pretty good match. Shane is shaking his head. He knows he missed twice that rack. Uh-oh. Must have a backer. He's making believe his arm hurts. I'm kidding, of course.
Track 9, Dennis breaks, trails 5-3.
By 3 is our score. Orcollo trailing and breaking. Just left of center. Good job on the break there.
Yep. He's got a shot on the one.
Yeah, he's going to get a shot. Pretty open layout. Just a little draw now.
No, I think you got to bounce off the
he's-
rail a little
okay.
bit.
That way too. Don't need to manipulate the cue ball much. Hit the heart of the pocket.
Well, he looks like he's got a straight draw here.
Oh boy, he really missed it. Went in, but
Terrible
he did
shot.
something. There was a stroke breakdown there. He kind of flinched and flickered at it.
Right. Terrible stroke.
Easy to happen. This table will challenge you. If you have any doubt or second guessing on your last stroke, and that's exactly what it manifests itself into, is to cross bank this safety.
I don't think he snookered him. I think he's got a hit on this. I think this is the perpendicular safe with a little reverse. He didn't hit it good.
Tried to thin it and use the 8. Looks like he might be.
He got him.
I think he's okay. Looks like that Dennis will be able to hit the ball off the end rail. And now it's really a crapshoot. As far as kicking safe, cannot kick to play the ball. Dennis is considering taking a foul here, Danny, by moving the 7 over onto the 9. Realizes he's probably getting the worst of that, and this is the best option, is just kick it.
Well, he left the bank.
No.
No bank?
No, he left a safe. He can put the 5 down on the end rail. He makes a motion as if he intends to bank it cross corner. Oh, he just went safety. Got
With
it down on the
speed,
end
and
rail.
he might have got him with the 8. I think he did. Well, Dennis is looking like he can hit the 5.
Straight back bank. Looks like he's taking on. Nope, safe.
Well, he shot a similar shot. He might have a rail first shot, but how do you get position doing that?
No, that's just to get the cue ball free of the cushion is all. He did.
He did it.
He got it free of the cushion. That was about the best you could do from where he was at.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good shot here.
He went to school. He missed that ball earlier in the match when he had a break and run out opportunity, and now he played it a little further down rail. Slow rolled it, hit the heart of the pocket. Yeah.
Good shot. Did he get an angle on the 8? Yes. Got an angle, go one rail to to the 9.
Good shot.
He's got enough angle to get off the cushion. There it is.
Routine 10 ball. Van Boening reclaims a 3-game lead at 6-3.
Rack 10, Shane breaking, he leads 6-3.
Okay, Van Boening, once again, right of center of the table. Had already had one break where he made 4 balls. Dry break? I think so. A lot of clutter here, Danny. I can see some work in front of him.
Yeah, the big shot is to pull on the 2. Falls on the 2, part of the work is done.
He scored the 1 ball.
Yeah, he can go 1 rail now to the 3. But the 2 is kind of far away.
Yeah, and he can't be cute and break up the 6 and the 8 here with this shot. Yeah. He wasn't trying to break up the 6 and the 8. He just way overcut the 2. And yet another stroke breakdown here.
He just he doesn't play solid against Shane. Simple enough.
I wouldn't count him out, though, but he has not played his best performance that we've ever seen him play thus far in the match. Shane's been blessed with a couple unforced errors from Dennis. Here, similar fate. Very routine elementary safe.
A routine elementary kick.
Yeah.
I expect him to hit it, but doesn't have to play safe when he hits it.
2 cushion kick. He's thinking to himself, please don't move the 5 up front of the side. It does. That takes all the issues out of this rack.
You're right. 2 to the 3 to the 4. He knocked the 5 near the pocket.
Oh,
Where
let the
you
cue
going?
ball, yeah. Well,
Terrible shot.
it was, and I don't like to say it, but that's what happens when you turn the cue ball loose and bump something. It rarely turns out, or it definitely oftentimes can turn out poorly. Gonna try to kick this in now.
He did. No, he didn't.
No.
Kicked his wallet.
He kicked his wallet there, he says. You know, Dennis really needs to capitalize from here, and I'm not suggesting that it's easy. But you can't gunfight for the rest of this rack. You're going to have to win this rack.
Well, he's looking to cut this in the side, of course. Where does the cue ball go?
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's a thin hit.
Yeah, I
speed.
think he was trying to clip the 9 ball there. He missed it, went by it, kind of threw his hand in the air as if to say, boy, this just will not cooperate. Just top spin across. And now he's in perfect alignment.
Yeah, no problems here. After this ball, it'll be stick, stick. Actually go forward a little on the 9.
Dennis pulls back a game, trails in the match, 6 games to 4. A lot of times I say there's no quit in this player. There is quit in Dennis Orcollo. When he gets frustrated, it takes some doing to get him to that point, but we have seen it before where he gets frustrated enough. It kind of just goes through the motions. This is not one of those instances. He had to work very hard, even though the object ball was hanging to begin the inning, to get out of it. He did. That was an important game for him to win. There we see Shane looking on with concern.
This is rack number 11. Dennis is breaking. Shane leads 6-4.
Well, oh, the cue ball did stay on the table after all.
He's not. He's got a wall of balls in front of him.
He should not be unhappy with the outcome of this. He should be quite pleased because had it gone on the floor, he'd really been in trouble this rack. The way it is, he still gets a chance.
Push out.
But not much of a chance. He pushed. I got to give it back to him. And so does he. He's going to hit it, but he doesn't have to get a safe out of it. Well, he's going to sell out a thin cut, maybe. Not at all. He's
No,
snookered.
that was a super
clapping.
nice kick.
It was a good shot. Maybe Shane shouldn't have gave it back.
It's harder to make yourself play that shot because you know you can lose with it but can't win. But Dennis had no choice but to play a tough shot. So that's where the psychological aspect of it comes in.
It's good interpretation, Mark. What's this? That's not too good.
That was tough. All I can say is that he made a legal hit, but there wasn't much more that he could really do with that shot than make a legal hit and hope it turned out favorably. In this case, it did not.
But there's 9 balls on the table.
Darren Appleton now looking on. Good shot
He
there.
didn't get there, I don't think.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
yes, he
Yeah,
did,
perfect. Well, trying circumstance.
Very
He
good
made
shot.
the most of it. He may need the bridge on this. Yeah, he's already asked for it. He's got to draw back to try to get a combination 4-5. Is that all there is?
That's
Guess
it.
so.
Watch out, 8. He got him.
Oh, boy. Yeah, if he's hooked, really.
He's making mistakes. The mental errors are beating him. I don't know if he can hit the 4.
Looks like he can thin the 4 the way he's queuing up.
Yeah, he's going to bank it and go far up, but not far enough.
Well, he hit the 5 too, so Shane's definitely going to have a shot here. Position is another thing. You know, it's hard enough to make this ball because it's not just hanging here.
I think you
Routine.
can spin it to the left and take the cut on the 5 in the same pocket.
No, I don't think. Because look how thin you're going to have to hit it from this
Oh,
range.
you can't hit it.
I think you have to go into the 5 maybe. It'll be if he gets around the 5, that will be a tremendous shot.
I think he can do that. Oh, he hit the 5.
Illegal contact.
Well, if Orcollo can get out here, he'll only be 1 game behind.
Graze the combination along the rail into the pocket. Two cushion position on the 6. Very nice.
Gonna have to draw the ball back a little. Oh, that's not going to be good. He's making
laughing.
all kinds of mental errors.
Yeah, you cannot afford that.
Well, yeah, when you make a mistake like this, when you think you could have got out, something drives you to shoot a tough shot on the next shot just because you should have got out.
Right.
A lot
you
of
kinda
mental.
punish yourself. Here, he's playing
Yeah.
safe. He's going to try to thin it. He's having a hard time even reaching it. He's give up on that shot. Yeah, I think he's better off banking at it if that's the case.
See, he couldn't reach it. That's why he doesn't play for the NBA. Oh, he banked at it.
No,
He did.
no,
He didn't make it, but
connect. Yeah,
he did bank at it. Playing
like he-
position for another tough shot if he had made it.
didn't think he had enough ball. He did. He just hit it a little bit too heavy.
Didn't hit, but he's cutting at it. Position is the tough part. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, he's going to be blessed for a good shot there. Rub the 8 ball over in front of the side pocket.
Now he's going to go 2 rails to the 10.
Okay, just 10 ball is all that lays between him and Shane Van Boening being 1 game apart. Orcullo 5, Van Boening 6.
Timeout. 5 minutes.
Okay, everybody, we're back. 6-5 is our score. Dennis Orcullo at the table and breaking. And he has to be, delighted with his position. Couple unforced errors. Shane's returned the favor for the most part. Orcollo's still alive. Shane could have put a killing blow on there a couple times.
Boy, he almost kicked a 10 in.
Now the 3-ball finally found the pocket.
I used to hate that when I was playing the guy and the last ball rolling went in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what just happened. Last ball rolling, found the pocket.
10-ball does not count as a win on the break. It spots up. It just counts as a ball pocketed. Good shot here. He's going to be giving himself a little angle to work with.
Yeah, this is an up angle. Center ball, go 1 rail. Uh-oh. He did all right.
Well, it looks like he needs to stop the cue ball here. Just accept
Yeah,
the angle on the
that'll do
5.
it.
There's nothing
That'll do
since.
it.
Yeah, there's nothing more that you can do here reasonably. Just straight low, just a hint of right English. Good shot. Well struck. Hit the pocket pure.
I think by now he should be thinking that this guy's not playing like he always does.
Yeah.
And I got a chance here, and that would pump him up.
Yeah, particularly if he gets out here. This would be a nice break and run out because it wasn't an easy layout. And he got a little straight there. You can see his kind of a
He's
exhale
gotta do
here
something.
of like, oh boy, I still got to be a good shot maker. Now he recognizes he's going to have a tough 8. He knows that. And the tough 8 is the type of shot that's given him a little problems thus far in the match where his stroke broke down just a little bit. Well, he's going to draw back, take that out of the equation. Even though this stroke or this shot isn't a lot easier, it's a little bit easier, but you feel better about your whole game when you execute a shot like that. Cashed home the 8.
Yeah, he's starting to feel like he can win.
Yeah. It's like he didn't put me away. This is a free pass to win.
It's going to be a run out.
Cruises home the 9-ball. Needs the bridge to make this 10. This will be the second time in the match he had to use a bridge to make the 10. Close range, though. No stroke required. And Dennis Orcollo breaks and runs out of rack. 6-6 is our score.
Race to 5. There's the rack track. Cola has won 3 in a row now.
Rack 13, Dennis breaks 66.
Good break there.
I don't know. Well, here goes the 3.
Yeah, that was so good that he didn't make anything directly in, but there was so much ball action. Finally, something just had to find the pocket.
Well, he's got an extreme cut on the 1 if he wants to shoot. But I think you're better off playing safe.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting here. I think he's going to end up, well, I think he's going to play your shot of safe.
Yeah, he's got to play safe because the cue ball will be flying around with a cut.
Well, he took on the cut, and he's going
to sleep in the street now.
He's going to fall victim to maybe being overly aggressive, and he's now turned the table over with a wide open layout on unforced error.
Well, I think at this stage of the match, Shane needed an easy start.
No, I agree with you. You had a little momentum going. You just came off a good break and run out. But had he made the ball, we'd be saying what a great shot it was, and off he goes. But looking back, if Shane runs out this rack, which he missed the 2, we'll use inside English. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
That's not the Shane we know.
And Dennis is feeling like, hey, I could steal a match here. You should have put me away by now.
You're right. He's supposed to feel that way anyway. Combination, don't make them both. Won't hurt. This is the worst thing he could have done.
He missed it by so far. He went rail first, which there's no choice. Shane's very lucky. I'm surprised.
Not yet, Billy.
He's very lucky that he has to shoot a hard shot then, as opposed to a 4 hanging over the edge of the corner pocket like you would expect. Nope, not an easy shot, but Shane can try to make something happen from nothing.
Yeah, you better hit it. That's the thing to make. I guess he can cut it. Maybe go behind the 5. Another bad shot.
I wouldn't characterize that one as bad because it was so difficult, but it didn't turn out favorably. So bad in the sense that the results weren't great. It was a pretty good attempt. Dennis is walking around the table a little more confidently and briskly, like he's trying to pick up the momentum or the tempo. He didn't hit that well. No, he
Not
hit
at
it.
all.
Well, this is
This
an
is
interesting.
really something.
Yeah, this is not the performance that we expected. It is certainly not the way it started out.
Yeah, it started out like they were going to both play real well. But now,
Once again, this is that odd little position with the object ball so deep in the jaws that makes it tough to play great position
yeah, you
from.
just got to hit it real thin.
Oh, he handled it pretty well. How's his speed? That's the only issue. A little too strong. Came clear across the position zone. Now the scratch in the side pocket's on.
You're right, because that's the only way you can cinch this ball. You're going right at that side.
Does he hit it fat and play safe and just go one rail at the 7, go on the center of the end rail where it's nearest and let the cue ball go down table?
Yeah, I don't think he's thinking it's safe. I think maybe you hit it with speed so it glances more.
Huh.
And you go 3 rails to the 9.
I see. Yeah, and just play away from the 9 rather than at the 9.
Right. He's got to shoot with speed. Well, he shot your shot. I thought he could have stroked it hard. It would have glanced past the side. But apparently he didn't.
Dennis is considering a straight back bank just because he could hold the cue ball there. He would have a shot if he misses or makes.
I don't
He
think
misses.
he's shooting.
Kick, good shot, good speed. The kick and stick.
Well, does he have a cut on this? Can he get by the 10? If he does, that's the shot. He didn't cut it enough. Yeah. It looks like Shane has fallen dead in this match. And Dennis hasn't been capitalizing on it.
No, nowhere near the full
No.
measure that you'd expect.
Now here, I can say he only has to make the 7, but that's not much of an only.
No. Big test here off the back rail.
I don't expect him to make it the way he's been hitting them.
No, I think he will. No,
Will he? He missed by a diamond.
he's laughing. I don't know if he was trying to play safe. I don't think he was
No.
trying to make that. I think he was trying to thin
I
cut
don't
it.
believe that.
No, you think he just missed it?
I think he was cutting it.
In either case, he rarely plays a shot that we can't go backwards and interpret, but that one we're not sure what he was doing. He certainly smiled.
No,
like he,
we would have to take a lie detector test on him to know if he was shooting. I think he was shooting it.
may have well been, because he certainly smiled as if I missed that a mile.
Well, Shane needed an easy out. He might have it.
SVB takes advantage of 3 or 4 errors, a messy game, regains the lead 7-6. Late stages of the match. This is, you got to have some fight here. Neither player playing stellar. 8:05 for Van Boening, 7:90 Orcollo. Well below where we expect them to be. We expect the match to be around 8:70.
It started off better than that.
Right.
This is rack 14 and Shane breaks. He leads 7-6.
No good break there.
Made noise. That's all he made.
He made a ball.
Oh, he did. Then
Just one,
he's
though.
okay.
Yeah. That's it. Van
I guess
Boening
he
break.
made
Look,
the 2.
look where the cue ball's at. 2 balls on the end rail down by the rack
It's
end.
going to be tough to get there.
Yeah.
Can he go 3 rails and get long enough to miss the 5?
Yeah, perhaps.
That looks like the only way to get to the 2.
Be a pretty shot. Good hit.
He did it,
Good hit. Look out 5.
but he didn't get by the 5.
Maybe he did. Maybe he got just enough.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not an
What
easy
do you
shot.
do with the 3?
No, I understand.
Yeah, he didn't want to hit the 5, of course, and that was the danger of the shot. He hit the shot pretty well. What do you do here? I don't think you can go 1 rail and hit the 7.
He pointed to a spot on the table, and that's where he's going to look at. Like he's going to slow roll this in. And just let the cue ball not quite get to the center of the table off the end rail. Just come up short, a diamond. Or maybe go up and down. Now he's queuing up as if he is attacking the 7. No,
That's
no,
the only
he can't.
chance.
He can't.
I don't think he can hit it soft enough.
He's going 2 cushions, trying to get back to that spot just past the side pocket. Needs another foot. I think he got there.
He did, yeah.
What a nice shot. And like you said earlier, the audience recognizing what a great position play that was.
Yeah, the fans have been getting smarter year after year. Good shot, and he's
Yeah.
going to get good.
Good decision, too. He didn't try to be cute, get around it. It settled for what he had.
Yeah, Shane, you might have to try to get a job somewhere.
Well, he's exhibiting a little rust.
Well, Dennis, you got this guy in a bad night, so you got to take advantage.
Yep. Yeah, there's been a couple misses that by the end of the week would not be misses. These guys will be dialed in. Good job there, Dennis Orcollo.
Now it's a race to 4.
7-7 is now our score. Sometimes, Danny, these matches come down to learning to win with your B or C game, and you really have to be an experienced, savvy player to be able to do that. Efren Reyes is one that is.
I figured you'd mention him.
You knew it. But he's a guy that, you know, if he plays his A game, you have no chance, no matter how you play. If he plays his B game, you'll get close, lose by 2 or 3 games. He plays his C game, he'll win by 1 rack. His D game, you got a pretty good shot. It seldom gets down to his D game.
Well, Shane fall asleep?
No, he's frustrated. I mean, his body language is not positive. A little frustrated. Knows he's had all kinds of, or plenty of opportunities to win.
That is the break, 7-7.
It's easy to fall victim, too, of losing sight of what it takes to win. Orcollo aiming downward on the cue ball. That's what produced the hop that almost hopped it off the table earlier. This time he squared him up nice. With a dry break.
Well, he's got a shot at the 1.
6, the 6 and 8 look to be messy.
Yeah, he's lost it.
They recognized it was going to be, he's lost his focus for sure. And what it takes to win, sometimes you get hung up in results. You need to be thinking about the process of winning, and that's putting on a good performance here and let the winning take care of itself. Winning and losing is for the fans, but your job as a player is to put on a good performance. And he's clearly in his own head here, frustrated. And I think he's playing ball to ball, just trying to make a ball rather than actually playing the game. Well, everything's tough, like pulling teeth at this point.
Well, that was tough anyway, even
Sure.
if you're playing well. Well, Shane going to cut at this ball, but like you said, 6 and 8 are pretty tied up. But you might be able to do something with that if you can run the other 5.
Maybe he's tucking the cue ball underneath the 2 here. Playing safe, yeah. Respectable shot.
I don't think he got him.
Oh, I do. I think he's got a kick at it.
I'm not sure, but I guess he is. Kicked at it. He sold out. Made a good hit.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, a lot of work in front of Van Boening, however.
well, you can go into this ball right now.
Slow rolled the 2 in,
Well,
connected.
that took nerve to do that under
Yeah.
the circumstances. I mean, he can go into those 2 balls right now.
If he does so, he'd like to pick off the 8. And he didn't. He got in
He
behind
did and
it. and
snookered himself.
That's the issue with going into him there.
You know, I found out over the 60 years I've been doing this that if you play well, you'll get the rolls, and if you're not playing well, you're not going to get the rolls, and that's what happened here. Is he going to jump this with his cue?
Yeah, it
He's
looks like he
unscrewing
is.
something. See, to me, that's not his cue anymore.
Well, and this is this could bounce on the floor too. 'Cause you got to get over quite a bit of the 9. No, good try. Good fortune.
He's safe. Technically, I think that if you unscrew something from your cue and make it lighter, it's not the shot. It's not the cue you've been playing with.
Good hit for Orcollo.
He sold out.
Yes, he did. Had a couple chances to clip a ball down there and slow the cue ball down. But just went by him.
There's no problems here if he gets up and shoots.
Shinsuke Maki to the tournament desk. Shinsuke Maki to the tournament desk, please.
Needs a bounce. He got it. The 8 is a little bit tricky. Well, he's going to get on the 8 with this angle. He did, but you notice the stroke was a little jerky?
Yeah, he's not looking confident when he's striking the balls. Good shot.
Well, what do you do now? Do you go into the...
No, I think he'll draw up on top of it. I think he'll
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think it's pulling up with a little reverse.
oh, he went into it.
And he didn't hit it good enough.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did. You got in a bad spot here, Danny.
It doesn't even have a bank.
Oh, super thin.
Oh, this is no shot.
He's looking at cutting it.
Cut his wallet. Yeah, he's not going to do anything spectacular there. He went into that ball. I don't think he had to.
8-7 now. Orcollo in front. Both players below 800 TPA.
Well, all you people at home, if you're players, come to Derby City because these champions are looking human, and you got a chance.
Well, Dennis liked to start a little something here from the break. He's leading 8-7. The rack very squarely last time. Wasn't the recipient of a ball in the break. Hit him a little harder this time. Another dry break.
He didn't leave anything.
The 1 and the 8, yeah, landed funny. Certainly not an easy combination, and particularly when you're struggling. You hate to take on a super tough shot and then turn the table right back over. So,
Yeah, he doesn't have a good combination.
no, it's not easy to control
He's
the
looking
one.
at it. He wants to go down shooting.
Well, then there's not an easy safe either, so that plays into the decision to shoot.
Well, I'll be surprised if he makes this. I'm surprised. But again, if you're not playing well, they're not going to roll well.
That was a very distasteful outcome for the position part of it. Made a good shot to hit it.
Well, Dennis has a shot. Not an easy one. He tried to play a good safe, but I don't think he got him.
Yeah, it's a thin cut that's treacherous. Makeable, but not an easy way to play position here. I think you just send the cue ball right at the 2. Not try to be cute with your speed, or else he might play playing safe. Now he's shooting. Made it.
Where did you go, cue ball?
Oh, he's good.
Perfect.
Yeah. He was ever so concerned about rubbing the 6 on the way past it.
He
but
might
he
have a
didn't.
combination.
Well, no, 310. That would be suicide.
Well, it's better than trying to run him if you're not playing well.
No. Yeah, I guess you're right. I would think he'd play. Now he's kind of impeded by the 6. He's got to be playing for the 3 cleanly. He's not playing for the 10 like this.
Good shot.
Yeah. That's a confidence builder. Fire one past the 10.
It's going to be tough to fall on the 5 now.
Yeah.
He got a little funny.
Might have to consider playing it in the corner pocket. The 4 ball, I mean. He looks like he's going to power up. Oh, great
That's
shot.
going to be good.
Great shot. Didn't even see that possibility. Now, well, once again, the ball's recognized when you're struggling, and he just falls perfectly straight in. Makes it tough.
Yeah, he got pretty good on the 6. Or yeah, he's okay. 7 in the side.
Nine ball, just going to stun it out to the center. Good shot. Caught the pocket a little thin. Cue ball traveled a little more. This,
Yeah, but he didn't have to walk now.
this would tie up the match at 8, and it does.
Race to 3.
You know, even though they're struggling, they're both hovering just below 800 pool. We've seen them play amazing pool over the years. How many balls in their life do you think they've struck? Just seriously.
I can't even begin to
No,
guess.
I wouldn't know either. I mean, naturally, there's no counter, but I would suspect, at this point, as many years as they have in, it's probably somewhere, maybe a couple million.
I can't.
If you play every day, and say, when we were kids, you used to pocket probably 500 balls a day. So, you're looking at, what would that be? 50 days, 365 days a year. So half of that, so, 180,000 a year for 10 years. That's,
Mark, forgive me. I'm not even going to try to figure it.
how many you think you've struck? I mean, you've struck a couple
played
million
a lot.
probably,
I played
right?
a lot of straight pool, too.
All right, Van Boening, breaking, tied at 8. Took a little off the break. Is the 3 ball going to make it? It
Yep.
is.
Trickled in.
Shot on the 1.
I think he's got to use the bridge.
Yeah, I think Wilt Chamberlain might have to use the bridge on this.
Or Miserak wouldn't have had to because he could shoot left-handed.
Now he's got a little straight on the 2, and that makes getting on the 4 is really a funny proposition, too, because it's hard to go forward or backward. He'd like to go forward, but it'd mean that he'd have to just rub the 2 into the corner pocket and let the cue ball settle into the end rail.
I think he's got a little angle on the 2.
Now he's looking at drawing back 6 inches and playing it between 9 and 10.
Not the way not the way he's playing. I don't think he should do that.
Everything's tough. Even maybe the end rail doesn't even provide enough of a shot on the 4, so maybe that's why.
I think he's got a little bit of an angle to get to the 4 in the far corner.
Well, he'd rather do anything but this, so I don't think he does if that's the way he's playing it. And he stopped the cue ball. I don't think he's going to like it at all.
No. He doesn't have a shot. Oh, he looks like he does. He's shooting at it.
Okay, well, that'd be great.
And the
he
5
made a
is
good
right
shot.
there. Yeah.
Well, he missed
Not
it by
really.
enough. I don't think, well, it's hard to tell once again. He'll have to take a lie detector, too, because we won't
Yeah.
know.
Look, he's shaking his head. I
Yeah.
think he was shooting it.
Yeah.
He overcut it badly.
Darren Appleton and Michael Dunn to the
He didn't leave any gimme here.
Darren Appleton and Michael
Everything's a foot longer on this table, so there is no gimmies. You better concentrate
Good
on every
shot.
ball. Even the
Good shot.
routine ones require concentration, and anything that's even a hint off angle requires super concentration.
Good shot.
This is so much more of a match, though, on the 5x10. On the 4.5x9, we see these guys routinely put up north of 900 match after match. Or here, you see a little bit more play, and they're a little more vulnerable. This would be like a pro golfer playing on championship courses rather than public courses. They would terrorize a public course.
Well, you got a little funny on this one.
Yeah, this is a little tester. See Amy go in the corner?
No, he's playing in the side.
Jackson Cook and D. Sands to the tournament.
Okay, good call.
Jackson Cook and D.
This will be good.
Yeah, he got good on this.
Dennis manages this layout pretty nice. Leads the match 9-8. Have you played any pool with the Cyclop balls, Danny?
No.
Pretty interesting ball. It was described to me by Steve McDonald, who, is the Diamond Table representative, that their exterior is a little harder than the other balls.
Maybe.
And for that reason, there's a little more response. And for that reason, people think they play light, like they bounce more. But they actually weigh in properly.
I don't see any balls skidding.
Right.
So that would be the result of a harder finish.
Yeah, I haven't really hit enough of them to really make any kind of a determination, but I know it's a high-quality ball. There's oftentimes you'll hear people criticize them, but I think it's just because of lack of familiarity. I think as time goes on, the tolerances that they're made will, prevail, and people will know that it's a high-quality ball for sure.
I think the only criticism I got is the name, because Cyclops is a one-eyed monster.
Well, maybe the cue ball just has one dot on it, one big dot. Like maybe that's why. I don't know why they call them that, but yeah. 9-8 our score. Orcollo breaking and leading. Parks the cue ball pretty nice. Something found a pocket. One ball hangs up. 3 ball hangs up. 2 balls along the same long rail that the 1 resides on.
Well, it looks like the 1 and 2 are automatic.
And the 3's hanging, so that send the 3 balls here we figure they can get. Not too much trouble. Behind the back, no. Gonna get out the bridge, no. Gonna stretch, no. Behind the back, yes. Left-handed.
He did 3 things there, and none of them are going to be his ultimate decision.
All in 8 seconds. And he still got 28 seconds on the shot clock, so that was pretty good. Worked the cue ball a little nearer the hanging 3. The 4 along the long rail there. That's the 7 ball in between them.
Well, he's got an excellent chance to get on the hill.
Yeah, he took the 7 and 9 out of play by not trying to get straight in on the 4. That was good. Good judgment. Now, the 5 to the 7 seems to be the only place here that's really tough. And that's going to be determined by how he falls on the 5. Looks like he's thinking about playing the 5 in the side, so now he's queuing low, so he's not planning on that, I don't think. Now he got weird here. He got pretty straight, and you don't want to have to fire this in just because that makes the pocket play so small. Nope.
Good shot.
Yeah, that was, because the pocket definitely played small at that velocity, and he hit the heart of it.
He's seeing the goal line right now. Van Boening is not a tiger tonight, so he knows he's got a good chance to end the losing streak against the guy.
Yeah, 2 balls away from getting on the hill here. This would be Dennis Orcollo's second break and run out of the match. Couldn't have come at a nicer time. And there it is. 10-8 in front. Orcollo will be leading and breaking. Well, it was going to be hard to match the high octane we had in the previous match with Corteza and Chua.
You're right.
Went 10-10. Both of them played extremely well.
And we haven't seen Jayson Shaw yet.
No.
He's been a killer.
Well, he put on a show here last year that we've never seen anything like it. There's our look at the rack track. Well, Orcollo's final break of the set. Goes to his favorite spot, just left of the center. And just a little squarer earlier, a little more towards the center. He aims downward on the cue ball. Once it nearly left the table, the rest of the time he's been pretty square with it and held it in the center of the table after he got done. Got a little top spin on there.
He made a few balls.
1 hung up.
Made
that
3.
Won't be bad. 1's hanging. The 3's down by the cue ball. Dennis moving quickly. If to be consumed with hurrying up to win here.
Yeah, he made 2 balls. Well, he's got a chance to get out. He got pretty good here.
Yeah, he did. Stunned it out to the middle.
Played a 4 and a 5, maybe in the same pocket.
Oh, that's a nice route. Now he can just 1 rail up to the 6. Ready shot. Got the cue ball close in there.
Yeah, he can play the 8 in the same pocket as the 7.
Yeah, he's a little in between. He's deciding whether he wants to hold it or go across.
Angle. He's got enough angle to do that.
Going across makes it play just a hair simpler. Danny recognized that right away. Now he fell a little straight or maybe just a little bit the wrong angle.
He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying it took a moment. Like he's going to travel the cue ball here. 3 cushions. Right in between.
This will be 2 breaks and run out, right, in a row?
Yeah. It would be to close out the match. Tough 10, though. Oh, he hit the heart of the pocket? No.
He overcut it.
Oh,
There
boy.
he goes. Not again, he's saying.
This is not that easy, is it, Danny?
It's not over.
All right.
It's not easy. This?
Even though it's hanging, you have to
Oh,
make
it's easy.
Okay.
You don't think he's going to miss it, do you?
No. All right, 10-9.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He'll have nightmares if he loses this now.
Well, that's a last-minute reprieve from the governor right there. Yeah, Shane is now one rack away from tying it up.
Yeah, this would be an amazing loss if Shane comes back and wins.
This is ranked number 20. Shane breaks. The trail is 10-9.
All right, Shane Van Boening just right of center, looking to apply a patented SVB break. And there it is. Cue ball centers up. The ball goes in the side. Another ball goes in the side.
Position on the 1.
The 8 hangs. Now
Look
that
at
could
this.
be,
He's got an angle to go to the 2 also.
but the 7 could be a little problem here. In terms of the 1 ball gets away from him at all, could definitely hide the 1. He recognizes that. Looks like he can just ease it up there and leave it hanging. He's going to debate it a minute, but I think that's what he's going to settle on, is just to ease it in there. Just arrive at the pocket. No, he's powering up. Tried to make both of them.
Oh, look at this. This got funny now,
Yeah,
really.
this is, no, you're right. Now the 7 is definitely in play.
If he hits rail first, he's going to hit the 7.
Well, even if he goes ball first, there's a good chance he could hit the 7 because he can only hit part of the 1. Yeah, he brushed the 7, got it back out of there.
Yeah, it made it a little tougher.
He's delighted to be where he's at.
He should be. Well, he's got to do something tricky to get on the 3 now. Could he hit it full enough to go 1 rail to the 3 in the side?
I don't think so. No, he's going to be near the side. Oh, what a beautiful shot that worked out to be.
Yeah.
Good recovery. A funny angle here too, Danny. You might have to power up.
I don't know if that'll do it. It's got a little bit of an angle, so that's going to be tougher to go 1 rail.
Just a hint of an angle, but it's the wrong direction. Hint of an
Right.
angle. Yeah, that is tricky. Here on the overhead, you can get a better view of it. It's a tricky angle here.
But he's
Powering
going
up.
to try to do it. Might hit the 10 and do it. Yeah, he did it all right. He gave Orcollo a chance now. Funny result. But when you're struggling,
Yeah.
this is going to happen.
This is a tough ball to bank straight back, too.
He's not banking at this.
Well, I'm just saying it would be if he did.
Yeah. He made a good shot, I think.
Oh, no, he's going to leave a shot.
He left the shot, is right. Amazing. Isn't it all amazing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
he
shot.
made it. But he's going to have a little bit of a trick here on the 9.
Yeah, but he's happy. Got a little momentum
Yeah.
going here. It's
Yeah.
just a stop shot is all he needs.
Yeah. Well, there's a little angle, but that doesn't hurt. Oh, he trickled it
He's
in.
staggering over the finish line. Here we go. 10 balls in. The match is over. Orcollo advances. Kind of a messy match, Danny, but still interesting nonetheless.
Well, of course,
Both
we
players
had a
had
lot to talk about.
Both players had enough chances there to win. And we'll stay with us. Got another match coming up here shortly. That's our time for this time. On behalf of Accu-Stats, Mark Wilson, Danny DiLiberto, so long.